human, what are you doing to me? Greetings, humans. Welcome all. It is I, Raz, your host. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. How are we doing? It is Sunday. Hello. It's the very least I can say. Human, I must admit this whole greetings, humans is very grand, but I need to work on my follow-up. After how many years, humans, do you think? Hello, Anachronista. Greetings, Zara. How is everybody? It's Sunday. It's exhausting, isn't it? Hello, Marcus. You're here at the start. And Officer Longwell. My fur will do more than tickle. I don't know if that was raunchy or threatening. Maybe both. Hello, Lily Headless Nick. Hello, Ruth. Hello, Sondra. Hello, Yvonne. How are we? Marcus, how long did it take to go screwy today? I don't know. Give it 1 minute, maybe 2. We'll see. Hello, Jules. It's more than just my fur is toxic. My attitude and my saliva. Sarah, apparently you sent a gift. Did you? I don't know. Bonjour, Kyle. Hello, Apple user. Marcus, how's human? She's exhausted. She's absolutely shattered. I don't know why. She's not exactly burning the candle at both. I mean, fuck it. She's not even burning the candle at one end. The candle is boxed and in the fucking freezer at this point. Anyway. Somda was the gift that you didn't turn the comments off. Don't remind Zara. Everyone, and my eyes are hypnotic, as are my hips, but that's another thing. Marcus, it happens in old age. Fuck, human. I can't disagree. She creaks a bit as well now. If my saliva is toxic, how do I, the chicken? How do I what? Apple, you'll have to be more specific. Nearly had a stick. Yes, the candle has frostbite at this point. Marcus, you creak all the time. It's very inconvenient, isn't it? Very inconvenient. Sondra, how old am I? Old enough. Thank you very much. Don't be rude. Hello, Sock Monkey. Hello, Dark Hex. How are we? It's Sunday. Yeah. So, am I younger than the human? Well, I haven't really figured out how it works across species, to be honest. Is the candle wickless, Kyle? Harsh. At this point, Kyle will never know. She'll never get close enough with a match. Yeah. Ruth, old enough to know better, young enough to still do it. Indeed. A zillion? Jules, I don't know if that's not, is it human, is that a compliment? I didn't think so. Anyway, oh dear, we have a poll. Already? I mean, a poll is an interesting way to announce Paula's arrival, isn't it? Nearly had a snick. How do I kiss my partner if saliva is toxic? I like the way you're worried about Bletting if my saliva's toxic. What about his massive fucking beak? How have I what? You got me so worked up. How have I not lost an eye? Is more to the point. I'm the one you should be worrying about. Good afternoon, Terracotta. I don't have a day over 7,000, honestly. Paula, the mild inconvenience is here, don't I know it? Apples, you didn't mean kissing. Oh, hello, Denise. It's the same way. Officer Longwell, if you have a question, just spit it out. Which is what I say to Blettin all the time. Well, wait, human, what was I going to say? The Australia region, no, sorry, Apple user, you've completely lost me. It's the same as Blettin built up resistance to my toxic floof. Yeah. No, Terracotta, we're discussing my age, apparently. Very rude. Or was it the human's age? I don't remember. Officer Longwell, do I tickle? Only if you're a naughty boy. By the way, I'm married. Blettin and I are very, very happy. Thank you. Hello, Chloe. I got the down under thing. I'm just trying to make Apple users spit it the fuck out. Use your big words. Anyway, this has all got ridiculous very quickly. Drink the chicken straw. I have to say, if I had hands, I would be giving you a round of applause for that. Drink the chicken straw. I have never heard it referred to as that before, so yes. We need a kettle rescue mission. I'm sorry, Paula, the kettle has gone to the Great Electrical Recycling Bin in the Sky. We need a catchier name for that. Yeah. Poor Bear and Zelo, we can't see them. But that's because I'm the fucking star, Chloe. I don't want to sound like Zula, but Jesus, why are you even here? Oh, Zara has to go already. Farewell, Zara. Yeah. Dark, I think the human needs hugs and other things. Oh, well, a gin would definitely not go amiss, if that's what you mean. If you mean anything else, we might stroke her beaver later, or maybe sing the beaver song. Sandra, what happened to the kettle? Oh, there was a burgeoning romance between Paula and the kettle that has been sadly cut short by the fact that human mother just produced a new kettle the other day. It's a tragic ending of truly Romeo and Juliet type proportions. There we go, Marcus. It's gone off the rails already. Anyway. Yvonne, 11 a.m. Oh no, 11 a.m. is the perfect time to start drinking. You know, while it's still entertaining. All you can see is the beaver and the girthy snake. What more do you want to see? No, not through mitosis, through an Amazon delivery, which is very similar. But what with the human being permanently perplexed, she might have as well have produced it from somewhere. Anyway, Yvonne, while it's still dead, Yvonne, just don't question it. Just have a sip, then a gulp, then knock it back. Hold your nose if you have to. Sandra, what type of kettle? You put in the water cold and it comes out hot after a minute or two. I mean, nearly had to think you have water filtration. I must admit, the human's first drink from the new kettle, and she was like, this tastes weird. And we presume that the human just quite likes the taste of limescale in her tea. So, you know, if you ever think there's a chance the human is going to be pretentious or highbrow, I think we've thoroughly dismissed that now. Yeah. Can the human bring up the kettle to show us next week? No, we can't. Does it have a moustache? It will have a moustache. Almost inevitably, Kyle. Almost inevitably. Terracotta, any time is good for drinking as long as you watch the news. I know. Is anybody else walking that tightrope between desperately wanting to stay informed and, for the love of God, trying to hang on to the will to live? It's a very, very tricky line to walk, you know. It seems you can have one or the other, but you can't have both. You can either keep up with the news or not do a TPO. Can't do both. Can't do both. Marcus, you're driving. I can't help that, Marcus. Pull over. Leg tears next. If one is an electric kettle, yes. It must be a given in the UK. If you're talking about a kettle, it'll be electric. Yeah. Sondra, you've done a Paula. What? I don't want to know. I know what Paula's like. I'm a little bit worried about what Anachronist is going to give Paula. Anyway. They're going to pave over the Kennedy Rose Garden. I have to admit, when the time comes, that won't be, you know, like top of the list of things they're held to account for. But I can't imagine that's a popular move. Anyway, Nearly Headless Nick, you're a bit highbrow. Are you? I don't know what the fuck you're doing here. We need an escape room dedicated to the fucking kettle. Oh God, look what, oh, Yvonne. I mean, Trump isn't known for his taste, is he? Not his good taste, anyway. We either will or will not have an escape room dedicated to the kettle. I make no promises. Yeah. Hello, Sergeant Shane. Welcome. Terracotta, you're at the point of wanting to marry a farmer from New Zealand. I mean, that's niche, but if you think it'll help. Yvonne, I'm more than sad for you. I'm really, really... I mean, there's optimism and then there's stupidity, isn't there? But at the moment, I'm optimistic. What's the Doom Room theme for the day? Well, here's the interesting thing. The human doesn't have one. We are sans Room le Doom, okay? So, we can either do a replay. We do have a replay sort of ready. As much as anything's ready. It's not going to be the fucking Pompeii one. Hush, Apple user, hush. Or we can talk nonsense. Or I'll just leave. Paula, you enjoyed that, did you? My little bit of franglais? Nearly Headless Nick, you're wondering why I married Blettin. I must just be a sucker for poor animals. No, Apple user, we're not doing your Doom Room. Sarah and Shane, you say, I know you say you're my favourite to whoever's doing the live. It cheapens it somewhat. Cheapens it. Yeah. Hello, Zephyr. It's already been hacked. Oh, I've missed that one. Lovely. I mean, that is poetry in motion, is it not? Is it not? Oh, there is a poll going. Away you go. Paul, you want to talk le nonsense? We always talk le nonsense. Maybe I should say it like that. Le nonsense. Twice. Hello, G-Dragon. Apple user Paul is your favourite. Well, Apple user, it might appease Paula, but it won't me. So yeah, you can't please everyone, can you? Can you? Can't you? You got muted anyway. Yeah. Dark X, you're here for chaos and cookies. Well, chaos anyway. Anyway, do you know what I will do? Paul, you're keeping Apple User humble. Apple User, if you're Apple User, if you're a people pleaser, I'm a philanthropist. Hush now. How about I sing us a new song? So if you were on the live yesterday, you will have heard this performed both as dramatic poetry and Kure stepped in to sing it as a song. Yeah, human broke. Human, if you think that's broken, you wait until this. So we have a new song. Nearly had this thing. You should all be mods. Could you imagine that? I mean, that would almost make me feel a little bit sorry for Apple User. Almost. But we do have a new song. If you were here yesterday, you heard it. If you weren't, you haven't. Allow me to rectify that. Oh, human, you let me down. Right, no, human, I mustn't dance because we'll forget. We've got to be sure to come in at the right time. It was quite high, wasn't it, this one? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Now we have a beaver among other creatures, but that's not the strangest part. We also have a snake who could just split you in two, and a bear that stole your heart. We have our cursed Zelo, a corpse with a high libido, and an octopus that flips you off. Occasionally there's ghosts, don't forget to jiggle the Pope, but there's one last thing that tops the lot. It's the Lube song. It gets a mention every week. It's the Lube song. It's behind all the chaos that you wreak. It's the Lube song. Because you should always be prepared. It's the Lube song. Of chafing, you're never scared. It's the Lube song. It's more useful than you realise. It's the Lube song. Kept on hand should the need arise. It's the Lube song. Make sure it's liberally applied. It's the Lube song. It's the Lube song. So human, this is how we spend our time now. And actually, Zula needs a song to Macho Man. Macho Man is on the list of things we'd like to do. But if ever there was a song with a very long intro, it would be that. Jules, tune, thank you. Tune is the only correct response to that. So, in case you didn't know, that was the Lube song. Apple, you think human would sing it very nicely? Do you indeed? Well, actually, that's our subscription goal, is the human... shush. What was I saying? Our subscription goal is the human hosting a live, and we're actually only one subscriber away. I'm not really sure how that happened, because I'm pretty sure when we made the thingy, there was a much bigger gap, but there we go. Just to clarify, Apple User, yes, that was the Lube song. Sondra, 5 years ago, did we think we'd be singing about Lube? Indeed not. Paul, you think a few companies could use the human skills? What? Oh, I tremble to think. Nearly had this, Nick. That's 2 minutes of your life you're never going to get back. You wait until you hear the next song then. And how Chris, you'd like to do a Macho Man too. That's you know what I meant. Terracotta, you're a bit concerned about the beaver and the snake. They're fine. They're fine. Chloe, you guess people want a chaotic doom room. They don't always get what they want, do they? Yeah. Marcus McDonald's, anyone? Chocolate milkshake, please. Thank you. Hello, Mooty. You don't need the whole intro. Yeah. Oh, Candace, because America can subscribe again. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, we're one subscriber away from the human completely messing up our plans for next week already. So, surprised I wouldn't want nuggets. I've got my nugget. Have my full quota. I'd go so far as to say I've been chock full of it, Apple user. Full to the brim. I didn't say where, human, or how. Make America subscribe again. Apple user, you can't goad me into saying things like that and then go, ooh. Carol, we're keeping a close eye on the documentary crew. A lot more is coming. In the next few days. John Paul, why do you sound like a pope? Hello, nosy neighbour. So, Apple, you will continue to unless someone mutes you. So, everybody, I'm going to perform another song now. Again, you will have heard this yesterday or not. Give us a second. Human's got to fucking find it. Human, there it is. Okay, this is a much nicer, gentler song. Everybody just be ready to, gently sway. You'll like it, I think. Isn't that nice? From a heavy pet to a leisurely stroke, from a strong massage to a playful poke, it'll go from relaxed to oh so eager when you pet your emotional support beaver. Huh? There's always time to give it a pet, but don't be surprised if it begins to get wet. The increasing moisture is its special feature when you pet your emotional support beaver. Little Justine likes to have a fuss made, rub, stroke and massage too. Make the time to have a little play and keep it up for an hour or two. If it's early in the morning or late at night, stroking your best friend is always a delight. Show some love to that timid little creature and pet your emotional support beaver. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Do do do. Oh, Chloe has to go. Farewell, Chloe. Bye. See you next week, indeed. So, Apple user, you need therapy after that. No, you don't. If the human doesn't, you don't. Come now. It'll all be fine, Apple user. It's character building. Jules says tune again. Thank you. Chloe, you're off all week too. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, we have a new subscriber. Oh, it was Skip. Oh, hello, Skip. Wow, Skip just waltzed in. Okay, Skip gets a choice of song. If they're there, are you there, Skip? Get the ancestor to tell me which song you like. Yes, there's Skip. Skip, you can let me know which song you'd like. If you want one of the thingy songs. No, I'm not doing the Apple user song. Yeah, Terracotta says true and makes you creative. Yeah. So Skip, if you want one of the thingy songs, subscriber songs, the choice is YMCA, I Will Survive, or Copacabana. Or you can pick any other song that we do, actually, and I'll do it for you. YMCA. Skip wades in with YMCA. Oh, God, hang on. I don't think I sanctioned the poll that's going, which I must admit isn't unusual. But guys, next week... Next week is Dead Carl, okay? So don't forget that we've got to have Dead Carl. Human, you know how you prepared the live reminder videos today? Well, we're going to have to stop that. Dead Carl is on Sunday, and that's that. So I'm not giving you a choice, but your choice is... It's not a democracy, guys. It's not a democracy. Let's find the YMCA song. Skip. It's not a democracy. Where's the YMCA? It's handy that you've all said Saturday, because that was your only choice. Right, YMCA song. Whoa, that's loud. I'll have to shout. Oh, Human, we can't find the words. Quick! Live subs have a badge by their names. I said live subs have the human to shame. I say live subs will get a sub only live. It will make you feel so alive. Skip became a live sub today. Skip became a live sub today. Now you have emotes to use and a human to tease. You can do whatever you please. Boom. There we go. So, is that a new poll, or is that the same poll still going? Hands up who needs post-Apple user therapy. Whenever anyone puts AU for Apple user, I always think alternate universe. Do we need therapy for the alternate universe? What would happen in the alternate universe? Presumably Kipo would be a thing, and Dead Carl would get the human. Maybe I get Kure. I don't know. Well, that's a scary thought. Scary thought. Very scary thought. DC can't be... Oh, hello, Harry. DC can't be rescheduled. It's the last weekend of the month. Last weekend of the month. Nosy neighbour, hush. I'm not doing fucking requests. Right, so Human, it looks like you will be... Nearly headless Nick, you think we all need therapy. Well, look, guys, I'm going to say this. We either all have it or none of us have it. We can't go having anybody break away. We don't do quitters here. Is that what you are? You're going to be a quitter? Oh, I want to pick sanity and good mental health? No. None of us are here for that. Terracotta, that sounds a bit wrong in your head. Well, that speaks volumes about you, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Paul, you need therapy for AU and AU. Humans always sub, dare. How, honestly, Marcus, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Yvonne, you look forward to DC. Exactly. We all look forward to DC very much. We all look forward to it. Hello, Sebastides. I know. DC being rescheduled is a crime. Yes. Yes. Anyway, I presume you do Greek myth AU. I mean, the originals are so fucked up. How can you do alternate universe versions? Anyway, I don't know what I was saying. I think Apple user needs something nearly had his neck, but it's probably best if I don't go into it. Anyway, it looks like the human will be doing Saturdays Live, which may or may not be an escape room, but Sunday is dead call, and that's that. I'm putting my foot down. Oh, hello, Josh. Josh, you've just missed the Lube song. Hello, Sparrow. Why am I cute looking? Oh, you know. Do I have a foot? Well, I'll put something down. Marcus, you're working. Well, you'll be able to catch up on everything on the following Monday on YouTube. So if you missed yesterday's live with Tipo, as she recited some Valentine's poetry, you'll be able to catch it tomorrow on YouTube. Yeah. Keep your sausage to yourself, Josh. YouTube. Paula, that's how you say it. You say YouTube. That's how that human say YouTube. Say it. Say it, bitch. YouTube. See? Oh, Tommy joined in there as well. See, it's YouTube. 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 Oh, Terracotta, you'll miss it. Because you're performing. Gah! Human, we just can't please all the people all the time. I mean, I'd settle for just one or two, frankly. Oh, Marcus, you Lube. I tell you what, if we ever do make it to OnlyFans, that's our username right there. Anyway, that was the tummy, I know, Anachronista. Or a small earthquake. I know, guys. I think the human gets overexcited. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, YouTube. We need YouLube merch. To me, it just sounds like a like an exercise in grammar. I lube, you lube. He, she, they lubes. Anyway, human, it's hard to say, talk about lube and then just say anyway, like it's all fine now. So, Marcus, why the fascination with lube? It's not me, it's them. It's all of you lot out there. I have no problem. I was going to say my relationship with lube is perfectly reasonable. It's everybody else. It's seriously, it's not me, guys. It's not me. Skip, you heard a buzz. Well, Skip, that was probably the human. The human had Fitbit quite close to the microphone. So if you heard a buzz, that would be, I believe, Anachronista's message in the mod chat for you, Lube. So that's what you heard. Hello, Froggies. Froggies, you always join at just the right time, don't you? So I swear, I swear. The mods behave. The human didn't have Fitbit close enough to the microphone then. Stop it. Stop it. And yes, Kyle, exactly. It would mat my floof. Who wants matted floof? No one wants matted floof. Lube up your life. Lube is very useful for a great many things. Terracotta just keeps slipping into discussion. Anyway. Oh, team, apparently we've completed the first stage of the team quest. Team cheers has been unlocked for all team members. I don't even know what that means, guys, but TikTok seems happy with us. Well done, us. Lube all round. It's a grace icebreaker. Josh, we clearly go to very different social functions. Lube up and carry on. Human, I finally found my catchphrase. What do you think we need to do when we can't actually stay in because lube? This is... Oh, Nick, you're not going to tell us what you use lube for? What you use lube for? Anyway... Okay. By the way, everybody, Ruth, you've been looking at merch. By the way, everybody, I haven't plugged the merch, so let's take a second to plug the merch. We do have t-shirts and stuff and, you know, all of this, and just have a look. Just have a look at links in profile, you know, all of that jazz. All of that jazz? Who the fuck am I? Kyle, live, laugh, lube. Stop it. Stop it. Terracotta, is this the start to a joke? I say, did I ever tell you how I used to live next to a lube shop? How to use a lip balm that doubles as lube? Come on, we need more. There's more to lube than just lip balm. I mean, I can't think of any right now. I mean, other than, you know, I know, you know. Marcus, bubblegum flavour. I'm trying to think if we all had our own. So guys, merch opportunity. We're all going to have our own flavour of lube. I'm going bubblegum. Corey, I'm guessing like juniper. Philip, lube has so many opportunities. Salutations, Ace. So many everyday uses. You know, in summer when you're wearing flip-flops and you have the little bit between your toes and sometimes it gets a bit rubby. There we go. Little bit of lube. Comfy flip-flops. You're welcome. And now Chris Azula would be Marmite. Now there's the collaboration that we didn't know we needed. I smell a sponsorship opportunity. Why have Marmite not thought of this before? Anyway. I'm really far behind with the messages now. I'm really, really far behind. And Ace, you've barely been here 2 seconds and you wade straight in with bacon flavour. Spicy, Kyle? Oh, Kyle. Honestly. Marcus, you think Zulu is lime and kiwi? Well, it makes a change, doesn't it? Josh, can you try WD-40? It's at this point that I need to say some disclaimer, like I'm not a healthcare professional. But yeah, sure, go for it. But it will be KFC. Oh, you think bear is chocolate? Bear is nice like that. Kettle would be tea. Caramac, Marcus, that's niche. Apple user, you want jam. Apple user, you can't go from I'm too asexual for this conversation to jam. Come on. Jules, you want minty? Honestly. Come on. Tipo is lemon, very bitter, that's true. Yvonne, were we supposed to be escaping from something? This fucking conversation, I think. It turns out this is the conversation that just doesn't die. Raz Blackton and DC walk into a bar, and Raz says, "Is this some kind of joke?" 3 out of 10. Hello, funambolic. How many clothes do you have? Oh, that sounds like someone's trying to seduce me. You want to see what's underneath my floof? Tough. Darwin Paul Roberts, hello, you just say chocolate spread. Is that just because you're randomly offering that, or because you are part of the lube conversation? I can't tell. Ace, a number of these exist. It is very, very, very dangerous to Google this. I'd be very surprised if Marmite lube exists. I mean, it should. Shouldn't it? I don't know. Anyway, what were we doing? Josh, that's the rating your wife gave you. Wow. I mean, from what little I know of you, Josh, that's better than I would have expected. Anyway, like, have we finished with lube chat? Because, I mean, broadly speaking, we've been at it for a while. In fact, we've done precious little else with the last 3/4 hour. I can't, can you imagine if there was a lube talk? I mean, back in the day, there kind of was. You know, there was much more diversity of this kind of stuff. There won't be a lube talk now. Yes, at it for a while. Paula, I'm not reading that out. There's no way I can say any part of that sentence that doesn't sound like a double, triple, quadruple. Anyway. Oh, Philip, I draw the line at that. Human, it's at this point that I think we should have prepared something else. Did you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sing my song. If in doubt, sing the song. You're not sorry, Philip, and we all know it. Right. Remember all your claps and your rah-rahs. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-dum. It's a great way to change a topic. How many people are going to remember it by the time the song is finished, Human? Should we see if it works? Da 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 ba 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 ba. I'm just a simple worm, feared throughout the galaxy. But look into my eyes and see your own mortality. Most people look at me with terror and with fear, but to space chickens I am such a lovely dear. Hosting my escape rooms on a Sunday, full of death by snakes and fire. Knew I'd be the kind of worm one day chickens would desire. All together now. Lover of the space chicken, there was a worm that really was gone. Woohoo! A yeehaw! Blessing Space's love machine! Global invasion using a spawn! Boo! Oh, those space worms. My goodness, I was so focused on the words that I forgot the yeehaw! I knew I had to do something. And I was quite excited, so I just said woohoo instead of yeehaw. But there we go. Yeah, I know, Anachronistor. I set you a challenge that you were all going to remember it. I know. Let's slip right back in. That's what I say to my Nuggy all the time. You can get Marmite body paint and massage oil. I understand the body paint, because like if you really like Marmite, you really like it, right? But the massage oil, what kind of mood are you trying to set with that? It's like there's a difference between horny or hungry is where you put the cucumber, right? But that's just weird. I know Ruth's been doing the research for us, hasn't she? Abby, do you think I need to mention Kipo? Do you? Well, as much as I would like to steer the conversation away from Lube, I'm not a fucking miracle worker. And if there was any of us, any of the gang that I am healthily wary of, it's probably Kure. I mean, I'm not sure any of them could take me, as it were. Not like that, not, oh. But I think Kure could. Terracotta, you've never had Marmite? It tastes, back in the day where you could smoke everywhere. If you imagine licking the bottom of an ashtray that someone spilled some really strong lager in, and then the lager sort of dried up over a period of time and went sticky, that's Marmite, and it is fucking delicious. Can all my Marmite lovers confirm that is a pretty good description of what Marmite tastes like? Yeah. Salty despair. Kind of, yes. Necklace, do you think Kure and I would be a power couple? You think? Sandra, why are you and Marcus talking about putting mint shower gel on your bits? Do you remember there was ages and ages ago, the pound shop did like a rip-off version of that mint, was it like mint and tea tree shower gel? And someone did use it and it did burn their bits. And there was a legal case. There actually was, yeah. Anywho, hello Dragon Puppet Maker, hello. Let's move on. You've never tried Marmite, Sandra? What? Marmite is amazing in lots of things, Paula, but I almost feel like we're back to the Lube discussion again. Anyway, original source. The pound shop did their own version of it. and it, you know, burned. Terracotta, if you're hardened, then you eat Marmite a teaspoon at a time. If you're not, you can have it on hot buttered toast. Hot buttered toast. What? Josh, I have no idea what you're talking about. Harden, come on, guys. You... Come on, guys, you're acting like you're 5 years old or something. That's so childish. Anyway, let's talk about the human's beaver. All available on the website. Follow the links in the profile. I've never had Vegemite. Lube and love don't always come together. Anyway, we're never back to the chicken straw apple user, thank you. What's the beaver's name? Justine! Justine Beaver. Little Justine. Likes a little stroke. Beavers need lube too. Oh, come on, everyone's seen the beaver at this point. We need a chicken straw sticker. Do we though, Apple user? Do we though? Do we? Which website is it on, Froggis? Give it time, Froggis. Give it time. Paula, we need a Marmite sticker. I feel we've probably had one at some point. So, yeah. What's better, Lube or Lube Tube? I mean, no, human, the thoughts are rattling around my brain. So now let's settle it now. Lube or Lube Tube? Lube Tube is so much better, isn't it? What's better than Lube Tube? Yes, Apple user, we do have a dilation juice sticker, and I might keep it for another week now. Nearly Headless Nick, I don't believe that we've all seen lots of beavers. I consider that we've all seen a very average amount of beavers. Froggies, you say Lube Tube. Marcus, you say Lube. Oh, it's an instruction if it's Lube. It is. A Lube Tube sounds sounds like an implement. I mean, your tube is where you need it, right, Ruth? Yes. Oh no, Ruth, you haven't just said beavers have been released in Northampton. Now you know where you got to go on a Friday night, guys. Were they released just for Valentine's or? Anyway, guys, I don't know what's happened. Josh, we should see the Bristol beavers. Well, I've heard a lot about Bristol. Hello, Erica. Erica joins with the war cry of release the beavers. Josh, we don't want to know what they're riddled with. I bet you're going to say chlamydia, but it won't let you type it. Anyway, we're not, just like koalas. Anyway, stop it. Terracotta, what did you do on your Sunday afternoon? Well, what? I can't think of a better way to spend a Sunday afternoon, can you? I mean, what would you do? Go to church. Oh, Sondra, feeling the air. Feeling the air ruffle your beaver. Hush now. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Froggies. Free your beaver and the rest will follow. Lube wins. Well done, everybody. Thank you for voting in the poll. Lube it is. So, do you know what, human? I think you'd better take a sip. You haven't taken a sip. Yes, Froggies, well done, everybody. Philip, you didn't notice the beaver there. That's Justine Beaver. Take a sip, human. This is just, you know, dilation juice. Take a sip. Mmm. Mmm. Yeehaw! Or woohoo. Dragon Puppet Maker, apologies if if this content is not what you're expecting. And at the same time, you're welcome. I lube you. That's hard to say, Josh. I lube, you lube, we all lube for you lube. What? No. We need a you lube song now. I've only just given you It's the Lube song. Nearly headless Nick, keep the beavers to yourself. Well, it is the beaver's natural will to roam. Is YouLube going to be our new video platform? Well, you know, Yvonne, I think, yeah, there's going to be something. I think maybe some new merch will be a thing. Human, when do we want to change our t-shirt designs? We haven't had them that long. We've not had them 2 months yet. We'll see. Apple user, you're dictating to us 20,000 likes and the human sings the Lube song. Well, you've already managed to secure the human to do my live next week. I'm not sure about that. Most females prefer their beavers covered. But is that what the beavers want, Nick? Anyway. Josh, you've not heard the Lube song. Well, maybe I'll sing the Lube song again. Sondra, when's Zula on next? Honestly. Relube the beavers. Hush. Hello, Miss Janet Snakehole. Your beaver is free range. Terracottas, they need to breathe. Very important. I don't know what I was going to say. When is Zula on next? Zula will be wrangling Dead Carl for Guess the Tune next Sunday. Sondra, I know how much you like Zula. I know. Organic beaver. Organic free range. Ooh, Josh. Shall we do is what? Yes, that. Shall we do It's the Lube song one more time? And we'll do Justine's song again. We might do Justine's double speed, but let's do It's the Lube song. And that's already quite quick. Oh, Hume, we can't find it. I can't find it. Ah, there we go. We're not going to push play yet. We're not going to push play. Wait for it. Don't worry about the lube, Sandra. The lube's always handy. It's the lyrics. Miss Jenna Snakehole, you braid the... Handy if you go swimming, apparently. Right, it's the lube song. Have we heard this enough for me to say all together now? I think you'll grasp the chorus. Paul, do you think Justine needs accessories? Froggies, that's what she said. Oh, no, hush, no, shit, Froggies, you made me... you made me miss. You made me miss. Come on. Right, now stop it. Right, ready? Right, and I want you all to sing along at the right bit. You'll get the hang of it if you haven't heard it yet. Now we have a beaver among other creatures, but that's not the strangest part. We also have a snake who could just split you in two, and yeehaw, a bear that stole your heart. We have our cursed Zelo, a corpse with a high libido, and an octopus that flips you off. Occasionally there's ghosts, don't forget to jiggle the Pope, but there's one last thing that tops the lot. All together now, it's the lube song. It gets a mention every week. It's the lube song. It's behind all the chaos that you wreak. It's the lube song, because you should always be prepared. It's the lube song. Of chafing, you're never scared. It's the lube song. It's more useful than you realise. It's the lube song. Kept on hand should the need arise. It's the lube song. Make sure it's liberally applied. It's the lube song. Yeehaw! It's the lube song. Froggies, it gets more than a mention every week. It's done the whole live this week. Thank you, everybody, for all of the gifts there. Thank you. Well done for everybody. Just well done. Erica, you like the lube song? Excellent. Yeah. Whoa, Nick, considering you've eschewed the whole discussion earlier, you're on to ripe. What brand? God. Thanks everyone except Froggies, who I think is trying to kill the human. Just saying. So that was the lube song. For those of you who couldn't tell, human. Erica, behave. Paula, what's the little death between friends? I know, right? If you're not trying to kill them, are you even friends? Naughty Erica. Right. Let's see if we can do the beaver song double speed. From a heavy pet to a leisurely stroke, from a strong massage to a playful poke, it'll go from relaxed to oh so eager when you pet your emotional sport beaver. There's always time to give it a pet, but don't be surprised if it begins to get wet. Increasing moisture is its special feature when you pet your emotional sport beaver. Little Justine likes to have a fuss made, rub, stroke and massage too. Make the time to have a little play and keep it up for an hour or two. Yeehaw! If it's early in the morning or late at night, stroking your friend is always a delight. Show some love to that timid little creature and pet your emotional beaver. Wow, that is really jaunty at double speed. Yes, yes, Froggus, we did the beaver at double speed. That's very jaunty. Anacris, do you like it? You prefer it that way, do you? Agenda skip. We Stop it, everyone. I'm trying to speak. Froggies, it lasted less than a minute. Hush, everybody. Oh, come on. Come on. Josh lasted longer than normal. Guys, hush, there's an onslaught. Miss Snakehole, you didn't use enough lube. Erica, you may or may not have peed a little. Leg tears. Leg tears. Oh dear, everybody, come on now. Come on. Apple user, this is the perfect background to anything. Come on. Oh my word. Anyway. Let's take a breath. Anyway. Nick, do you work on commission or something? Anyway, whatever we were going to say is now entirely irrelevant, I think. Human, maybe we should never have a doom room again. Josh, that is an anecdote I don't need. Nick, really, Nick? Really? Oh my word. Oh, well, I mean, it might not be relevant, but at least I can guarantee that, well, I was going to say that no one's been losing the will to live, but they probably have in a different way. Get your jabber away from me, Sondra. Anyway. Josh, you're giving us such unusual and sometimes unexpected little glimpses into your life. I'm not going to. Always, Sondra. Every day is a learning day. Isn't that the truth? Human, dare we attempt to draw this live to a close? Is such a thing even possible? I mean, I would imagine if nothing else, everybody needs to rush to the toilet, or maybe not. Maybe they've been, it's too late now. Josh, you have a very important question. I would imagine you don't. Wait until we see the whiteboard. I can't imagine. Paula, can we meet the new kettle? No. Marcus says we can't go until 20,000 likes. Well, suddenly everyone's going to be hammering away. Skip, is that code for human? Human's going to need to run? No. Nick, you're clearing up mess as we speak. How much lube is too much lube? It depends where you're using it, Josh. I don't know why. but every so often, human, I feel like, if I say Joyce Grenfell, does anybody know who I mean? She used to do those sketches where she, talking to a bunch of children. That's what it feels like. It's just one long monologue. Not now, Timmy, or something. Anyway, that's your homework. Google it. It was a comedy thing. Don't worry about it, Sandra. It's Bonjela, Lube. No! No, Philip. Thanks, Froggies. There we go. 20,000 off we fuck. Joyce Grenfell. Joyce Grenfell? Joyce, something like that. Lubed fingers make it hard to type. First world problems, right? Ooh, Kyle, I would imagine you start to stick. Yes, Anachronista, Joyce Grenfell. She did sketches where it's like she would be doing a monologue and it was as if she was talking to a room of small children getting into all sorts of scrapes, and she was just sort of slowly worn down by them. I can't imagine why that makes me think of you lot. Anyway. God, nearly headless Nick, you're plugging for all you're worth. Did I just say that? Yes. Someone did it about the inauguration. Did they? The what? Human. I can't talk. Anyway. If nearly headless Nick is plugging her stuff, I'm going to plug my stuff. I'm going to blatantly plug everything, as I frequently do. But that's another thing. So, everybody, I think I am going to try and sign off now. I notice how I said try. Plug all the stuff. No, nearly headless Nick. So, everybody, there's Patreon. By the way, I don't know if you know, but there's free stuff on Patreon. You don't have to pay. Yeah. So much to plug, Josh. So much to plug. Human didn't sing the Lube song. No, she didn't, but I did, Apple user. Yeah. So, yeah, come on, guys. There's Patreon. There's other platforms to follow me on in case, shit goes wrong. I'm not the what? We've got plushies. Human, I don't remember what's on the website. Is that bad? Oh, bloodlets and raslets and blaslets and things. And whiskers on kittens. No lube yet. Seriously, human, could one make one's own lube? No? No? Okay. Oh, Frog, it's a different sort of gone wrong. Like, gone wrong is... Frog, is for it to not go to plan, you have to have a plan to start with. T-shirts, tote bag, yes, thank you, Yvonne, yes, all of that, all of that. Oh, Christ. The only thing more scary than Anachronista saying I've had an idea is if Paula said I had an idea, but there's not a lot in it anymore. Razlube. Razlube sounds like it's going to be squeezed out of me after the event. Can you recycle lube? I don't think you should. Squeeze it out of me like a tube of toothpaste. Strain out the bits. Josh, stop it. Stop it. Right, now on that note, now the tone is absolutely not even in the gutter, but it's in the sewers. I think it's probably time for me to sign off. So I'm going to thank you all for joining me very, very much. I think we are all lubed out, actually. Oh, humans, tummy rumbling. Recycled lube comes pre-used. Stop it now, stop it. Miss Jerry Sniggle, this live is a choice. Ne'er was a true word spoken. Human was the tummy's after some Marmite, isn't it? Marmite lube, do you think? Maybe I'll share the chicken straw. Anyway, I think it is time for me to sign off, so I'm going to thank you all so much for joining me. Here comes the finger of doom, unlubed at the moment. Yvonne, you haven't found your way out yet. You can never leave. Anyway, I hope everybody is well lubricated and ready to launch themselves into their week. Don't forget, we apparently have the human and dead Carl at the end of the week, which is also known as the weekend. It's a much catchier name for the end of the week. So don't forget that for next weekend. In the meantime, everybody, go check out all my other stuff. The t-shirts and the merch and the stuff. Don't use too much lube. Make sure you use enough. Have a wonderful week. And in the meantime, everybody,